Hello and welcome to session 11 of playing Subnautica. I am Taylor James Roth, and today, in session 11, we will be doing exploration, some upgrades, and building the prawn suit. At least that's the plan. We'll see how closely the plan matches reality by the end of the stream. So hold on, get ready to dive in. 4543B is calling. Alright, gameplay start. Options. Sorry, not options. Play. Turn on the audio. Okay. And here we are. The save file has 10 hours, 22 minutes on it. We last played on April 20th, 2025, ending at 6:08 p.m. That would be 18:08 p.m. So stand by for dive in 3, 2, 1, dive, dive, dive. I don't know, I guess I've watched too many submarine movies back in the day. Hope everybody's had a good 2 weeks while I've been gone. Since you've been gone. It's a song. Even if I cannot sing it well enough for anybody to be pleased with the results, myself included. Not to be hard on myself. Sorry, I heard a shark or something growling outside. This is quite normal. Do not be alarmed. Alright, so it looks like I'm coming into the game in my quarters, which we did renovations on last time. Things look very nice. I really like it. What did I put in that? Literally nothing in the crew locker so far. That's hilarious. Alright, medical locker, however. Yeah, sure. I'll drop the extra first aid kit there. Wish I could like pose for a selfie next to the Aurora there, but it's alright. I'm just excited to be back. It was a hell of a 2 weeks, let me tell you. Like, oh my gosh. I had an issue with one of my lips where, you know, I had a stress response on one of my lips, and yeah, anyway, there were a couple things going on. I got the sniffles for a few days, getting over that still. Had family in town, and yeah, just some changes at my work lately as well. You know, nothing too crazy, just occasionally it's good to change things up a little bit. So yeah, there's just been a few little things moving around in my life right now that could be causing me just a slight amount of stress. It's a good thing I've spent the last 8 years like guarding every neuron in my brain for like every Planck second that ticks by. You know, I don't know. I would not want to be the weird AI thing attempting to clone me without my permission. Yeah, the wildlife is laughing. Alright, So today, exploration. Okay, first order of business. I'm keeping in mind now that I would like to do chapters on these. I don't like to do the automatic chapters. I don't like automatic crap unless I really know why, like how it was built and what it's designed to do. So I will be adding chapters manually moving forward is the plan on these videos. I will not go back. Also, part of the plan, I am not going back to retroactively add in chapters for the previous ones. The whole idea is that we are going on a journey together of me getting better at these streams. So if I don't leave the old ones kind of janky, it's difficult to tell what my progress actually is. So I need to be able to at least see my level of consciousness at that time. And by need, I mean like that's how I want it. I don't really want to go back there. I don't want to listen to this stuff. I have listened to most of the streams I've made so far, at least once or twice. So this is just going to be considered the intro chapter for now, kind of getting reacquainted. I'm not going to micromanage it. I think I'd like to do basically like, I don't know, maybe 10-minute chapters, 15-minute chapters. I don't want anything too crazy. I want it to be nice and clean on the scroll bar without a bunch of little, did I manage to find the right chapter? Also, post-stream work, deciding what the name of the chapters is going to be and stuff. And then, obviously, any work down the road of me documenting that stuff in a more methodical fashion. So, this is just intro, greeting my audience, finding out how everybody's weeks have been in the intervening time, and filling you in on a little bit of what I've been up to. So, anyway, all the advice I give about staying calm and being patient and meditating and being aware of when one is feeling out of their normal comfort zone, so to speak, and comforting yourself when that is the case, those all apply. Like, those are my tools and techniques that got me through the last 2 weeks, and of course my faith in God. Without all those things, especially the faith in God part, I don't know, the last 2 weeks would have been hell. They were a bit difficult as it was, not necessarily because my family is difficult, but just being around others who don't normally associate with me in the physical plane. There's a lot of unspoken assumptions that go on under the hood in human social interactions, and it creates quite the neural load in terms of like, I really would not rather, I have my own agenda in terms of, not in a bad way, but I have my own agenda about where my life path is going to take me, where this incarnation is going to take me, where me and my higher selves plan to roll in this grid. And when we hang out with beings who are not quite on the same page, I feel it. And I notice it much like somebody would notice in a computer game. The gamer would notice if they suddenly had a lag spike or a ping spike. It depends on what you want to call it. But if there's a massive input delay or drop in frames per second in a video game, we definitely take note of it. Those are called perf issues, performance issues. It's an issue where the player cannot actually control their avatar properly. Kind of like drunk driving of a sorts. So, yeah. But the key is, or at least for me, the key is staying conscious, recognizing when I need to basically put my body into manual drive and I can't be in automatic mode around certain people, at least not yet, because I haven't reprogrammed my DNA from the weird unconsciousness in all my past associations with them. In other words, if I let my body go on autopilot, I'll just end up getting pissed off and creating a bunch of karma for myself, which is just more mess to clean up later on. So if I want to not have that happen, I need to stay conscious and drive manual while I'm with them. But driving manual requires a high level of conscious awareness and focus. It requires more effort, more diligent effort. So then to stay in close proximity to them for an extended period of time, yeah, it put a bit of a strain on my physical suit, and I could see the response in terms of the stress, the stress stuff going on, and even, other aspects of the physical reality straining to carry the load. So, all right. This will be the next chapter, I think. 1642. Yeah, it's been like 10 minutes, 9 minutes since the gameplay start. So let's consider this the real gameplay start. My gameplay start really. Alright, what I need to do right now is I need to collect the... Yeah, that's what I was going to do. The blueprints that I have pinned in the upper right of the corner. That way. Sorry. I'm looking at where my camera's positioned. And, yeah. So the hull reinforcement, the MK2, the Mark II depth module for the Explorer.00, and the what is it? Some type of expanded oxygen kit. Yeah, lithium and like a high capacity O2 tank. So what I need right now is probably primarily lithium and some diamonds. So yeah. Now the Degassi Sea Deep Base should have some of that. The Deep Grand Reef Base, but I'm not sure that I have the waypoint for that yet. I really do need to find the there would be lithium in the dry land coordinates there. Alright, let's just go. So, it's kind of like a road trip right now. I got 1,600 meters to go to the dry land, and there I intend on collecting some lithium. Looks like the Grand Reef is that way as well. Now, for a number of sessions, I've been wanting to find the first of the Degassi bases underwater. I have no idea why it's been so difficult to find it, but I really would like to find it today if I can during this exploration phase. So that's the chapter I'm on right now, is exploration. Also, I'm doing my best to pay attention to where I'm at in front of the camera, because I know the other day on one of the sessions, might have been the last session, I was drifted off to the side at some point. So fortunately I set it up this time, so basically as long as I'm in front of my my computer screen that I'm projecting it to, I should be good. Did I explore this wreck at some point? It's debris. This one 500 meters from here. Doesn't seem right. Alright. I'm gonna turn on the life pod beacons for a moment, see if there's any near this. Okay, no. Closest one is 500 meters away. Okay, so no life pods near this. Okay, let's grab a beacon here. Not sure where exactly the entry point will be for this. Maybe on the bottom. I think I see one there. Okay. Do I have a thermal plant blueprint yet? Nope. Now I do.
Near blueprint acquired.
Those are very useful for diving deeper, so definitely happy to have those. Oh, you haven't been scanned yet. If I don't have a drill arm yet, this is gonna be very essential. Oh yeah, first one. Okay. Nice. Oh.
Seconds.
Cyclops depth module.
Blueprint acquired.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have a lot more oxygen somehow. Because I can wear my rebreather mask. It helps a lot. This will yield titanium. Okay. Alright. Another thermal plant fragment. Yeah, and I think that's the other drill arm. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Saving the game. I think I got hooked on the buoy there, or the beacon there for a moment. So when I tried to open the save menu, it was like, I don't know what to do. Okay. Need the laser cutter. Found a sealed door. Gonna begin the breaching process. Halfway. 2, 1.
New blueprint acquired.
Grappling arm fragment. Very useful. Gonna go back for oxygen first. Let's start breaching this just so that I can have more time in here. Maybe it leads to another exit as well. I'm not gonna go through right now. Breach in 3, 2, 1.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Took a drink of water there. Let's go down here first. Another data box. Already have that one apparently. propulsion cannon. Grappling arm fragment. This should give me both of those.
New blueprint acquired.
Some titanium.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'll concern myself with the PDA data in a moment.
Oxygen.
Okay. What was the data that I found? Probably a data download. Degassi survivors, maybe? I like to get all of them before I listen to them. Wish there was a way to mark all these things as red. Sometimes, since I haven't clicked through everything, I don't know which ones I'm getting. Weird that it doesn't have any music when in PDA mode or any ambient noise, but I guess I have it paused, right? I could turn that off. I'm used to having it on, but let's try it without. Ugh. Hmm. I guess the idea with the drone cameras from the scanner room, like I've never really thought about, like I've always thought they were useless, but I just now realized that maybe the idea is you pilot the drone camera to the resource location that you want to go, and then you use the drone as a beacon to go to said resource location. So I guess you could park it there for later. Or have two different locations, basically park one above each site you want to go to and then just go visit the cameras. I don't know. Since the main thing I'll be concerned about is the blueprints, I just cleared out that area real quick. Ultra high capacity tank, that's what it's called. Still need another engine blueprint for the Cyclops. Got the thermal plant now. Need another battery charger. So the prawn suit, I think I have the blueprints for the prawn. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pin it there. The biggest things I'll need is lithium again. Yay. Alright, well, let's get finding that. Hopefully clearing those out will help us, help me know better what I'm picking up. There won't be as much confusion. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. Surprisingly, not a whole lot in this ship. I mean, I say not a whole lot, but I got 3 data boxes, so, you know, it wasn't totally worthless. And then I believe we already went in that route. I'm gonna go get some oxygen and we'll try that route one more time. And then call it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Doesn't seem to be anything valuable hidden behind the crates there. That's just a dead end. Okay. Yep.
30 seconds.
There was a wall there. Or something. Sounded like a warper, but they didn't really commit. Did I put any spare batteries in here? Okay.
30 seconds. Oxygen.
one good thing, there should be diamonds down near the volcanoes here. I think there's some volcanoes in Deep Grand Reef. So I'll go there real quick since I'm already so deep.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Or
Hull
not.
damage imminent.
Right. Need the lithium and diamonds for my whole reinforcement, so. Okay. Okay.
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
This volcano is further than I thought.
Calorie intake recommended.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs. Stabilizing.
Okay. Well. Okay. So no to the reef for the moment. Let's go to the dry land. Get the lithium. Maybe I'll find some diamonds while I'm there. dry land I was thinking of. I was thinking of where the sunbeam was planning on picking us up. This is something else. Damn it. Alright, well maybe there's lithium here. Are there any caves?
Integrating new
Voice
PDA
log.
data.
Okay. Data downloads, Aurora survivors. Rendezvous voice log.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keane, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Well, so some people did survive. Well, I guess quite a few people survived. Temporarily. I forgot about that. Okay. Is there any lithium in this cave? Why is it I'm always looking for crap that I have such a difficult time finding? While I'm here, I could snack on some trees. seed will do. Ah! Okay. Well, going to that beacon did remove the beacon from us. We no longer have the... No, we have it. It's just... Where is it? Right up there. Okay. Okay, so it's not that. Feels like the mountain thing is out this way. The Aurora Rendezvous Point. Hey, how are you? Stella Robert 195. I'm good, Stella. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the stream. It's probably a bot. It's not the first time I've gotten a message that's just like, hey, how are you? Cute Asian girl who you have no idea who I am. Just saying. It has happened before. Where the freak am I? Alright, this is... Yeah, I know that crash. Okay. This is the shallows. I know it's roughly about 1,000 meters, and I think it's northwest of the original life pod location. It's getting so dark though. Having the lights on makes no difference, oddly enough. East a little way. I think keep heading north. Unfortunately, it's just one of those dudes.
aboard, Captain.
Okay. I'm gonna dive here and see if I can see anything whatsoever.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent. Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
This looks promising. Yeah. This looks right. Cool. We found it. That's the beauty of, like, I don't know, a game that has a rendered distance of like 200 meters. Sorry. Well, I don't know what the actual distance is. It could be that my system is just not built for this. But yeah. Okay. This time we are gonna drop a beacon. I'm gonna call it interdiction because this is the interdiction platform. I think we mark it as green. Okay. All right. So if I recall correctly, on the other side of this platform is the cave system. In that cave system, we are going to be able to collect plenty of lithium. dude looks like he's gonna be a brat. Some of this. Yeah, I told you to put it there. I guess I didn't commit.
New blueprint acquired.
I think that makes it so that I'm gonna move just a little bit further away from you since you're being such a dirtbag. Also, probably grab some health packs. Game's a little scarier without the pause on the PDA. Is it gonna grab me while I'm looking through my gear? So you just stay safe, okay, buddy? I don't feel like walking home. Plenty of space in my inventory for lithium. That being said, and I don't really need the repulsion cannon. I've already got the nuclear reactor. Friends. But I would rather have my cannon than not have it and have it charged. Because probably there'd be the little scuttler dudes in the caves, and yeah, I'd rather just want them out of my way than try to knife them. Yep. scan you another time. Okay. Pretty certain there's other routes that go higher. Oh, I didn't die. Or I guess break anything. Not yielding as much lithium as I expected. Have enough to make the air tank thing that I wanted, but this is such an inefficient use of the time. That's alright. We're here to play. Alright.
30 seconds. Oxygen.
Well, I guess if I can build the prawn suit, that should be good enough. I've got 1 diamond on me. Maybe I've got 1 diamond back at the base. There was some kind of portal, I thought. One of these,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, returning to base. That's enough exploring for now. If I can see. Sorry for the coughing. I remember there being a lot more lithium there before. So dark. Can't see crap. I guess I haven't been talking much for a little bit, other than complaining about the lack of lithium and lack of diamonds, but I'm clearly just looking in the wrong spots. Spending way too many resources trying to get, well, every single thing that I can build helps me complete the game. So there really are no wasted efforts. It's just maybe I thought I wanted to, I thought I was going to be able to accomplish more in the time period allotted for today. I still have half an hour, maybe an hour left of gameplay time that I can use, so I shouldn't be too discouraged. I just feel like my time is almost up. Maybe that's because I normally end in like a half an hour from now, and that had been my original plan. So we'll see. Let's start by building 2 more beacons. Those are, I think you're beginning to see just how valuable beacons are. They're not really a nice to have, more of a necessity. But I'm gonna remove them from the recipe book. Recipe thing. I do have another diamond. Okay. Well, that's good. Enameled glass. I'll need aerogel and plasteel ingots. Both those leads. Okay. Alright, where am I? Have I got them all there? Okay, I guess I could make some copper wire. Maybe the silver thing? I'll just put them there for now. I don't know if I have any aerogels made. I do have two. Okay. Could make 2 more easily enough. Where's my quartz? And titanium. Yes, I hear that I have yet another amazing radio transmission. I guess here makes sense. I don't usually like to put them. Need more titanium. Thought it was just 1 to 1. I think it's 2 to 1. 2 titanium, 1 quartz. Alright. Usually I don't like to put them on the side because it feels weird for an airlock letting in water, but it's fine. Sometimes the PDA does that. It has to be planted in an indoor grow bed. Okay. That's fine. Aerogels. Replacing the one I'm using. Or, I guess, replenishing, restocking. I'll drop these in this container for now, along with that voxel seed shrub. brought back plenty of titanium, so not worried. Continuing improvements to the bedroom. Add some plants. Make it pretty. We'll need to restock the medical supplies.
Welcome aboard Captain.
Now you're at
Systems
56%
online.
health, but let's fix that. I'll need to make 2 batteries to go in here. Take what titanium I can for now. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Battery, acid mushrooms 2, copper ore 1. I need to make probably 4 to 6 batteries. 2 batteries then. Acid mushroom. No. Hardly worth cultivating. But might as well. It's good to have the seeds on hand just in case something happens to the ecosystem. Okay, let's make some batteries. I don't know why I find that ladder so disorienting. Batteries are going to go in this compartment. 2 of them. Alright, Explorer is restocked. Continuing to munch on things. Need to boost my water, so that's gonna be downstairs with the marble melons probably. Yeah, that works well. Okay. So back. I don't need all the lithium on me right now. That should be enough space to grab the titanium up there. Yeah, it's just back out and then, okay. I'm attempting to memorize the route to go from the ladder back to the Seamoth without having to turn around, because it's faster. Do 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 do. Am I gonna have enough to make the ingots though? I need 4 more titanium. Steel ingot. Okay, I'm only 5 titanium away from making the prawn suit. Yeah. Might as well put the copper there for now. Alright, batteries. Let's just put those here for now. Keep our inventory as clear as we can. Go up here. Probably the easiest is Rex. You got any Rex? Metal salvage?
All systems online.
Righto. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that should do it. Just grab these 3 and then head back. Grab this one too, since it's here. Are these easily obtainable? Alright. Full inventory. Optimal mission.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's the way it should be. Of course, when it's just metal salvage, it's easy. It's lithium, I'm like, I don't know. Okay. Turn off the scanner. Conserve the power. Just checking real quick if they have limestone listed. No. Sorry, not limestone. Well, lithium. So won't be building the... Should I not grab 2 lithiums? Isn't it just titanium ingot? And, oh, it's 2 lithium. Dang, that is expensive. Okay, well, I'll put the ingot in there, along with lithium. Have everything I need to make the prawn suit. So let's go get the mobile vehicle bay. Should be in the locker over here. Pretty sure it's made with that.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power.
Prawn
Prawn
suit.
operators receive weeks of training to counteract
Prawn
this
suit.
phenomenon. You will
Hi.
have to make do with self-discipline.
Self-discipline. What?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, I'll probably customize that in the next playthrough. That'll be a Ranger. Ranger.00. Probably go for the same look as the Explorer.
Captain.
The purple magenta interior with a dark green and then like the gold and black. Okay. Okay. So now that I've made the suit, what I will need for that suit is some upgrades. Starting with the drilling arm. Drill arm pin recipe. Yeah, I don't have enough for the jump jet upgrade right now. Depth module. I don't have nickel ore yet. Grappling arm. I might have some benzene. No. For benzene, I need blood oil. I know that much. So I don't even have the recipe for it yet. But I know where to get them. They're along the river. So that's doable. Let's go ahead and exit the blueprint for the prawn suit itself. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Diamonds. Freak. Advanced wiring kit. Do I have one of those yet? I do have one in inventory. The 5 titanium's not really an issue. I do have the lithium. That's for the grappling arm. Okay. So maybe magnetite is the thing I may be able to get a hold of before the end of this particular playthrough if I extend another 15 to 30 minutes. Let's look first and see if the scanner has anything for magnetite. I have a feeling it won't. Heat area might yield me diamonds. Might. I don't think we're deep enough for the heat area to really be useful. Okay, well, I'm gonna spend the last little bit here looking for
All systems online.
the cave. The cave. Ah, right. I was thinking I would take the prawn suit, but it doesn't have all the extra. I haven't stocked it yet for
All
outings,
systems online.
so. I'm gonna do yet again another look for where that cave is. The JELLYSHROOM cave. There's like these big eels in it. I don't feel like it's towards the mushroom forest. But dang, if I don't end up there every single freaking time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know it's not over here. This is it. Oh, finally. Finally. This is where my other base is. What to call the beacon? JELLYSHROOM. .00. Really like it, but there's no way I'm moving my whole base out here. So, how close was I? The other cave I marked was 800 meters away. Don't need any of those right now. Prawn suit should be a orange. Okay. Alright. So I think I'll aim to end at 1800 tonight. I'm so glad that I found this. It was so... I mean, basically 10 hours I've been looking for this, on and off. Thought I would find it several times, and just, I don't know, got distracted looking for other things like fixing the radiation from the aurora, among other things. So, to finally have located it is a very good feeling. These guys, they just really like take bites. Is there nothing on this platform? Thought there was. Anyway, there should be plenty of magnetite in this area. And incidentally, looks like lithium. So, solves several of my problems. And diamond. Okay, yeah. See why I've been looking for this cave? This is like an early game. You need to find this. So if you could go back, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, this would be the place to find. I literally built my base on top of it last time, so I just happened to luck out in terms of having access to the resources here. got used to it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now there's a Degassi facility somewhere in here. There's also these giant nodes that I'll be able to come back with the prawn suit and mine very soon. Fortunately, I've already got, I think, the depth module. For the... Yeah. You're big. You're scary. Maybe. Ish. Is that a floating rock? The frick did that come from? Okay, well. So as I said, unfortunately I've already got a depth module Mark 1 in the Seamoth. So I've been to this cave before without it, and I could only be at like the roof of the cave and then dive down. So it's much nicer to just be able to kind of glide around through it. Said, I am getting the resources I need. Very good. Need to repair this thing in a moment. By this thing, I mean Explorer.00. Yep. Unfortunately, I've got my rebreather mask, everything good to go. Thought I saw an eye down here. Some oculuses. Come on, guys, I just need a scan. I don't need one, but can you cooperate? Would you please cooperate? Thank you. Modification station fragment. Violet bow. Don't believe I would need the repair tool for the moment, so I'll take a sample of these. Funnel papyrus. Okay. What was I? Something I wanted to scan. Stasis rifle. Fragment, okay. I guess I can probably build that. I'm not sure if I have. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data. Oxygen.
Which blueprints have I unlocked? Got the Cyclops engine blueprint and the Cyclops blueprint. Okay, awesome. don't need that open right now. But thank you. Degassi survivors.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Interesting perspective. Alright. I should stash some of this on here real quick. Going in. Open storage. Okay, definitely those. Easy peasy. This is a good find. Water filtration machine. Woo! Yes.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new P.D.A. data. Integrating new P.D.A. data. Signal location uploaded to P.D.A. Integrating new P.D.A. data. Integrating new P.D.A. data. Thirty seconds. Oxygen.
One of those logs will reveal the other Degassi location in the Deep Grand Reef, I believe, which I spent a lot of time looking for in another playthrough. Definitely did that.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, see.
Integrate new P.D.A. data. Integrating new PDA data. Seconds.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What was the blueprint I got? Pinning that recipe.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Okay, well so far I got 4 diamonds. Yeah, I just need to head back to base. But, dang, it would feel good to be able to get all these upgrades made today. I just don't have enough time left to really collect it all. But it'll be here again. Oh, here's some stuff. Diamond. More magnetite. Battery. This place is just a treasure trove of stuff that I've been looking for. Okay, well at the very least we got a whole bunch of lithium. But no, we also got diamonds. Very, very useful. Let's just drink a water real quick. I'll have better quality water soon.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Freaking excited to have beaconed this finally. Oh. So my concerns, the resource constraints of not having enough lithium, not having enough diamonds. As long as I don't explode on the way back. Where's my repair tool? 500 meters from my current habitat, so that's very close. That's half a minute. So the plan is to get back to the base. Yeah, no, 18 is a pretty hard cutoff for me today. But the good news is, on session 12, I will be able to make quite a bit of this. Quite a bit of upgrades. Did I get an upgrade at all? I mean, I built the prawn suit. I don't know if I've built any upgrades yet. I did say I would build an upgrade on this. I did say upgrades. So maybe I stay a few more minutes and just wrap that up. Okay, you talked me into it. Let's start with the... How full is my inventory? High capacity tank. Where is that oxygen tank? The spare one that I put in here. High capacity. Let's start there. No, that's not the spot. Down here. Okay. Well, at least one upgrade was built. I don't know that I got enough lithium and diamonds for everything, but I'll put that one in there. Yeah, where's the other hall? Come on, pick the damn thing.
Calorie intake recommended.
Gold, eh? Let's go ahead and build the drill arm for the prawn suit. don't have any other diamonds on me right now, so I'll need to hold off on the hull reinforcement. Can't build the other one for now. Need more lithium. Okay. That I can build. Plus the enameled glass. Mark II Seamoth depth module. Crash depth now 500 meters. Okay.
Emergency. Starvation.
Starvation
Cease
imminent.
calorie intake
I'll be fine.
immediately.
There's trees I can eat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Not quite sure where I would want to put magnetite. So I'll go here for now with the titanium.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Need one more water. I can start putting some first aid and stuff in the Explorer, or the Ranger. Start getting it prepped for missions. No. Storage. Grab one too many water. power cell, spare power cell. Alright folks, just trying to save us some time next stream. Beacons, and then lightweight high capacity tank probably as well. And I'll need to build some storage modules for this thing, for the Ranger. Still needs a fire extinguisher. Build another lightweight high capacity next round. Mark the upgrade I want to build. Put that fire extinguisher in the thing. Some storage modules. Need lithium for those, but unfortunately we know where that is now. Eh? Boop boop. I think I'm running out of juice in the headphones, so we definitely are at our limit here very soon. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, without the storage modules, that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for mining. But also, I don't plan on moving around the same way with that as I do with others. Maybe here. Now this thing eats up a lot of power, so I'll probably need to build some more power stuff next playthrough. So what will we want? Interior modules, vehicle upgrades, machines. Where's that? I don't think I can make synthetic fibers yet. Where's the power stuff? Thermal plant, power transmitter. It's a nuclear plant? That's interior room. I don't have enough for the nuclear reactor yet. Bioreactor I could build. Let's just go for some more additional solar panels. Those are nice and cheap. Alright. Yeah. we're done with today's playthrough. I'll just take a quick nap here and then save. 2 hours and 43 minutes today so far. Thank you very much for hanging out, and this session 11 was a lot of fun. I managed to accomplish a lot of what I was planning on. The thing, yeah, that's eating the power so bad between sleeping and stuff. But yeah, okay. Freak. Okay. The very last thing. I'm gonna build 2 more. Solar panels, because new stuff is eating so much juice. Did I run out of titanium? Reels. Alright, well, I might just mark that whole section at 1800 or maybe 1730 and beyond overtime. Okay. Going back to my room and then logging out. On the batteries, okay. Everyone, thank you for being with me today through this experience. It's fantastic. Really appreciate ya. Please do take care. God bless. And, just stay in a good mood as best you can while following your integrity. Everything's in God's hands anyway. Doesn't mean don't do your part. Just means remember to give the things to God that you don't control. Don't stress over it. Much love. Take care.